Well, I wanted to be in control of my career. I didn't want somebody else making those decisions. If I was going to be a success, I wanted to be my success. If I was going to be a failure, I wanted to be my failure, not somebody else's.
Working with Jim Garner, that's, I think of it with such fondness because he was extraordinary he was fun as an actor.
James Garner is here for more than 50 years. He has remained one of America's most recognizable and respected actors.
Have you ever thought about what it really means to be a true star in Hollywood? Picture a Hollywood star who is not just an amazing actor, but also a real gentleman, both in his movies and in his everyday life. This is a man who stood for values like honor, fairness, and quiet strength in a world that often has a lot of big egos. James Garner, known for his groundbreaking role as Brett Maverick and the famous Jim Rockford in the Rockford Files, changed what it means to be a hero. He was a hero not just in front of the camera, but behind it as well. So what made him so special? Was it his difficult childhood, his brave fight for what's right, or the unforgettable way he treated others? Get ready to explore the amazing life of James Garner, a true legend whose genuine nature still inspires us today. Stick around, because this is definitely a story you won't want to miss.
James Garner. With smooth good looks, sarcastic responses, and an underdog persona.
James Garner was more than just a talented actor. He stood out in Hollywood for his quiet strength, genuine nature, and unwavering honesty. In an industry often known for its focus on glamour and ambition over character, Garner was a breath of fresh air. He managed to stay grounded in a world filled with intense competition and surface-level relationships. This rare quality earned him the respect of his peers and a reputation as both a skilled professional and a man of strong principles. Over his remarkable 60 years career, Garner took on roles that embodied values like honor, integrity, and resilience. Characters such as Brett Maverick from Maverick and Jim Rockford in the Rockford Files were not just fictional. They reflected Garner's own beliefs and moral compass, shaped by the hardships of his early life and his deep sense of fairness. Born James Scott Garner in 1928 in Norman, Oklahoma, Garner's childhood was far from easy. Tragedy struck early when his mother passed away when he was only 5 years old. This loss marked the beginning of a difficult and unstable upbringing. Garner and his two brothers were left in the care of their father, who eventually moved to California, leaving the boys to live with various relatives. The constant moving and lack of a stable home created a sense of uncertainty and emotional confusion during his formative years. To add to these challenges, Garner endured severe physical abuse from a stepmother, a traumatic experience he later described as one of the darkest times of his life. These early hardships left lasting emotional scars, contributing to feelings of inadequacy and a deep fear of failure. Even as he rose to fame in Hollywood, these insecurities stayed with him, serving as a reminder of his humble beginnings. Yet, it was these struggles that shaped Garner into the compassionate and down-to-earth individual that audiences adored. His personal experiences gave depth and authenticity to his performances, allowing him to connect with viewers on a profound level. Despite his painful past, Garner's resilience and empathy shone through, making him not just a celebrated actor, but also a symbol of strength and integrity for fans around the world. It is fascinating that James Garner's journey into acting began as a way to overcome his fear of public embarrassment, an ironic twist given the spotlight and scrutiny that come with this profession. As a teenager, Garner poured his energy into sports, excelling in football and track. These activities became an outlet for his frustrations and fueled his competitive spirit. However, school did not hold his interest for long, and by the age of 16, he decided to drop out. Eager to find his path, Garner joined the Merchant Marine, but his time there was cut short when he discovered he suffered from debilitating seasickness. Unfazed, he explored a series of odd jobs, working as a gas station attendant, carpet layer, and even briefly trying his hand at modeling. Each role was a stepping stone as he searched for a sense of direction and purpose in his life. A significant turning point came when Garner moved to Los Angeles and joined the military during the Korean War. He was drafted as the first soldier from Oklahoma and served as an infantryman for 14 months. His bravery in battle earned him 2 Purple Hearts for injuries sustained during his service. This experience taught him invaluable lessons in discipline, resilience, and courage, qualities that would later shape both his career and personal values. Although adjusting to civilian life after the war was challenging, the military gave Garner a renewed sense of purpose and the strength to navigate the uncertainties of his future. By his mid-20s, Garner found himself stuck in a cycle of low-paying jobs, unsure of what he wanted to do with his life. He tried various trades, from laying carpets to working at gas stations, but none of these gave him the fulfillment he craved. Life seemed to lack the spark that would eventually define his Hollywood career. Then, by sheer chance, fate intervened. One day, Garner noticed a familiar name on the door of a Hollywood producer, Paul Gregory, an old acquaintance from his gas station days. Gregory saw potential in Garner and offered him a role in The Caine Mutiny Court-Martial, a stage adaptation of the acclaimed novel. This opportunity proved life-changing. Garner found himself performing alongside the legendary Henry Fonda, a giant of stage and screen. The experience was more than just a professional break. It became an education in acting. Watching Fonda up close, Garner absorbed invaluable lessons about the craft, learning that acting wasn't simply about reciting lines, but about expressing genuine emotion and personal truth. Fonda's mentorship deeply influenced Garner, and their friendship further convinced him that he could build a career in Hollywood. Although his entry into acting was not planned or conventional, it proved to be the perfect match for his natural talent and resilience. Garner's eventual success was a testament to his ability to seize unexpected opportunities and turn them into defining moments of his life. Determined to make his mark in the entertainment industry, James Garner set himself a clear goal. He would give acting 5 years to see if he could succeed. His confidence was bolstered by his natural charisma, striking good looks, and the quiet strength he attributed to his Cherokee heritage. Garner began by taking on small roles in television, where he quickly demonstrated his versatility and undeniable screen presence. His breakthrough came in the mid-1950s when he secured a contract with Warner Brothers, a significant achievement for a young actor still carving out his path. However, it was Garner's role as Brett Maverick in the TV series Maverick that truly launched him into stardom. Unlike the typical Western heroes of the time, who relied on brute strength or expert gunplay, Brett Maverick was different. He was a charming and clever gambler who used wit, strategy, and humor to navigate tricky situations. This fresh, non-violent approach to the Western genre struck a chord with audiences, offering something new and relatable. Garner infused the character with his own personality, easygoing but principled, smart without being smug. The show's enormous success not only redefined the Western genre, but also solidified Garner as a household name. Even as his popularity soared, Garner faced significant challenges behind the scenes. Despite Maverick's massive success, he became increasingly frustrated with the inequities in Hollywood, particularly the inadequate pay he received compared to the show's profitability. His strong sense of fairness compelled him to take a bold and risky step. He filed a lawsuit against Warner Brothers to end his contract. At the time, this was a daring move that could have jeopardized his career entirely. But Garner's determination paid off. He won the lawsuit, setting a powerful precedent for actors seeking fair treatment in an industry that often favored studios over individuals. After freeing himself from his Warner Brothers contract, Garner transitioned seamlessly into films, proving his talent extended far beyond television. In The Great Escape, 1963, he captured audiences with his blend of charm and courage, while in Grand Prix, 1966, he showcased his versatility by taking on a high-stakes dramatic role. Garner's ability to balance toughness with vulnerability made him stand out in a sea of stereotypical leading men. His characters weren't just strong, they were deeply human, with flaws and emotions that made them relatable. This unique ability to bring multidimensional characters to life endeared Garner to both fans and critics. He didn't just act, he lived his roles, imbuing them with authenticity drawn from his own life experiences and values. Garner's blend of resilience, relatability, and principled determination ensured his lasting legacy in Hollywood. His journey is a testament to the power of perseverance, standing by one's principles and staying true to oneself even in the face of adversity. In the early 1970s, James Garner made a triumphant return to television with The Rockford Files, a show that not only revitalized his career, but also connected him with a whole new generation of viewers. Garner played Jim Rockford, a private investigator unlike any other. Instead of the stereotypical tough and brooding detective, Rockford was a relatable, down-to-earth character who lived in a modest trailer on the beaches of Malibu. He solved cases not with brute strength or flashy heroics, but with cleverness, humor, and sheer resourcefulness. Garner infused the character with warmth, subtle vulnerability, and a charm that made Rockford feel like an everyman, someone the audience could genuinely root for and relate to. The show quickly became a hit, running for 6 successful years from 1974 to 1980. Garner's performance was widely praised, adding a layer of wit and realism to the crime drama genre. His portrayal elevated the character of Jim Rockford into a cultural icon, an investigator who tackled morally complex situations while maintaining his integrity and humor. The show's blend of clever storytelling, relatable characters, and Garner's charismatic presence made it a standout, often hailed as one of the greatest TV shows of all time. However, Garner's commitment to the role came at a personal cost. Known for performing many of his own stunts, he endured numerous injuries, including chronic knee problems and severe back pain that required multiple surgeries. The demanding production schedule took a toll on his health and strained his personal life, especially his marriage to Lois Clark, whom he had wed in 1956. Despite these challenges, Garner's hard work paid off when he won an Emmy Award in 1977 for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series. What set The Rockford Files apart was its ability to address social issues of the time, adding depth and relevance to its entertainment value. Garner's nuanced performance resonated with viewers, making Jim Rockford a character who felt real and relatable, someone who could blend humor with drama seamlessly. This innovative approach not only redefined television characters, but also influenced future actors and writers in the industry. The show's legacy continues to live on through reruns and critical acclaim, solidifying Garner's position as one of television's greatest stars. Off-screen, James Garner was as principled as the characters he portrayed. Known for his fiery temper and unwavering sense of fairness, he often stood up for what he believed was right. One notable incident was his confrontation with producer Glenn Larson over allegations of plagiarism, a bold move that highlighted Garner's intolerance for unethical behavior in Hollywood. His fight wasn't limited to creative issues. Garner also took a stand against studios for unpaid wages and advocated for better working conditions across the industry. What truly set Garner apart was his strong moral compass. He wasn't just an actor playing noble roles. He lived those values in real life. Whether taking legal action to hold powerful studios accountable or standing up for his fellow actors, Garner demonstrated a deep commitment to justice and fairness. For him, doing the right thing wasn't just a professional stance, it was a personal philosophy that guided his life. His courage, integrity, and authenticity left an indelible mark on Hollywood, ensuring that his legacy extended far beyond his work on screen. James Garner will forever be remembered as a man who not only entertained but inspired, both through his performances and his unwavering commitment to his principles. In the later stages of his career, James Garner continued to captivate audiences, proving that talent and dedication know no age limits. One of his most notable roles during this time was in Victor, Victoria, 1982, a critically acclaimed film directed by Blake Edwards and starring Julie Andrews. Garner portrayed the suave King Marchand, a character that allowed him to display his impeccable comedic timing alongside his trademark sincerity. The film was both a commercial and critical success, with Garner's performance adding depth and charm to the story. His ability to balance humor with authenticity highlighted his versatility and reaffirmed his standing as one of Hollywood's most reliable actors. Garner returned to his Western roots in 1994 with the film Maverick, sharing the screen with Mel Gibson and Jodie Foster. This movie was particularly meaningful for Garner as it paid tribute to his iconic role as Brett Maverick from the original television series. In the film, he played Zane Cooper, a character that subtly nodded to his past while allowing him to bring a fresh perspective to the Western genre. His performance was understated yet captivating, blending nostalgia with modern storytelling. Garner's presence elevated the film, reminding audiences of his enduring connection to the Western legacy and his ability to adapt to new interpretations of the genre. In 2004, Garner took on one of the most emotionally profound roles of his career in The Notebook. He played the older Noah Calhoun, a devoted husband caring for his wife who was battling Alzheimer's disease. Garner described this role as one of the most challenging he had ever tackled, not only because of its emotional depth, but also because it resonated with universal themes of love, loss, and resilience. His portrayal was deeply moving, capturing the essence of unwavering devotion and vulnerability. Audiences and critics alike were touched by the sincerity and humanity he brought to the character, further solidifying his legacy as a gifted and versatile actor. What truly set James Garner apart was his ability to make every performance feel natural and authentic. He once said that the greatest compliment he ever received was when someone told him, "That's not acting, that's just you." This effortless style, combined with his modest demeanor, endeared him to both fans and critics. While his charm was often compared to that of Cary Grant, Garner's grounded, relatable presence gave him a unique appeal. He never sought the spotlight for accolades, despite receiving significant recognition throughout his career. For instance, his heartfelt performance in Murphy's Romance, 1985, earned him an Academy Award nomination, but Garner valued consistency and meaningful work over fleeting fame. In 2005, Garner was honored with the Screen Actors Guild Lifetime Achievement Award, a recognition of his enduring influence on the entertainment industry. His characters, whether a gambler, a private investigator, or a devoted husband, always embodied a sense of moral strength, relatability, and sincerity. In an industry often driven by superficiality, Garner's work stood out for its honesty and emotional depth. Even after his passing, Garner's legacy continues to inspire actors and audiences alike. His commitment to authenticity, coupled with his remarkable talent, remains a testament to the power of staying true to one's principles. James Garner showed that genuine talent paired with integrity and humility never goes out of style. His life and work continue to remind us of the timeless value of honesty, humanity, and unwavering dedication to one's craft. In a world where integrity is often hard to find, James Garner stood out as someone who did not just play honorable men on screen, he lived that way in real life. His life and career remind us that being genuine and kind can leave a lasting impact, even in competitive industries like Hollywood. From his unforgettable TV roles to his deeply moving performances in films and his strong commitment to fairness, Garner left a legacy that continues to inspire both fans and the entertainment world. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite James Garner role? Was it the clever and charming Brett Maverick, the relatable and witty Jim Rockford, or one of his heartfelt movie performances? Share your favorites in the comments below. We'd love to hear why this legendary actor holds a special place in your heart. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to join us for our next video.